My name is Daniel Kersafi, and I'm the Clinical Director at PH Santé Beauté in Montreal, author of several books, including Syndrome S on the Impact of Stress on the Body, which I wrote in 2014, and of Qu'en pense mon naturopathe from les Éditions de l'Âme in French, published in 2019. To know more about our clinic, and you can visit our website at phsantebeauté.com. That's PH, SANTEBEAUT.com. The objective of these audio presentations is to make information on natural health approaches to more accessible, basically because with the audio format you can access the information on your phone, your tablet, your computer. You can listen to them in your car, you can listen to them in the bus, in the subway, just about anywhere. For obvious reasons, the 6 first presentations are going to put emphasis on how to maintain or how to increase your immune system's capacity. The immune system does play an essential role in our capacity or our possibility to contract an infection, as well as the severity of the symptoms if that infection is contracted, if we've got the infection. That explains why, when it comes down to the coronavirus, medical authorities have highlighted the fact, and rightfully so, that persons who are the most at risk are the elderly or individuals who have a compromised immune system. Now, without guaranteeing that we'll actually get the virus, or won't get the virus, and without diminishing the importance of the measures that the governments have recommended, it's obvious that to increase your immune system strength offers you a level of security that is superior to anything else, apart from, of course, the hygiene measures. As a matter of fact, in my first edition of my book, Candida albicans, which was written at the end of the 1980s, I suggested that if we did nothing to increase our natural immunity, yeast infections would be nothing compared to what we'd have to face later on. Well, we're in the later on now. Since the writing of that book, we've had the mad cow disease, the avian flu, flesh-eating bacteria, Lyme disease, the Western Nile virus, H1N1, and now we've got coronavirus. Now, how can we increase our immunity? How can we face these menacing microorganisms? Well, that's the objective of the series that I'm presenting you. I'd like to actually add a few comments about the coronavirus itself now. We'll talk about it later in the other parts of the series. The few points I'd like to make are very general. The first is, please don't panic, but also don't avoid taking the precautions that are required and are necessary. Avoid paralyzing panic. One of the things that I've seen, which is particularly upsetting, is how people are now looking at information on the coronavirus on their phone, on their tablet, on their computer, almost on a minute-to-minute basis, or at least certainly on an hour-to-hour basis. And unfortunately, much of this information is presented in a very sensationalist way. Now, the reactions we get once we begin to react to that sensationalist information, and the information may be correct, but it's presented in a sensationalist way, the reactions are often irrational. I'm just thinking about the fact that these people buying excessive amounts of toilet paper, or in the United States, there's an increase in some areas of up to 400% in the purchase of firearms and ammunition. Of course, toilet paper is probably less dangerous than firearms, but the point is, of course, that these panics are irrational. Protect yourself, protect your family, respect the hygienic measures that are put in place by the governments, but please don't panic. Secondly, avoid individuals who are promoting these conspiracy theories or different theories about the fact that the pandemic doesn't exist. Now, I do have doubts as to whether the pandemic is as serious as we are suggesting it in the media, and I'm also a little doubtful about the value of the restrictions that are being imposed by the different governments. But it is better to sin by being excessively prudent and careful than not being careful enough. Thirdly, any product that guarantees that you're going to be able to prevent or treat COVID-19 is either published by people or promoted by people who are relatively stupid or who are liars. As we'll see, certain lifestyle factors, dietary factors, supplements can help significantly, but none can guarantee absolute protection or healing from the disease. Fourthly, if you're among the individuals who are quarantined or have lost their job, because there's nothing to do to change the situation for now, if you're students who are away from school right now, take advantage of the situation. You can't change it. Why not take advantage of it? Read a good book, that book you've wanted to read for a long time. Spend time, quality time, with the ones you love. Exercise. Pray. Meditate. Relax. Yes, this is an unfortunate situation, but it is a situation that can help us to center ourselves, to look at the important things in life, and to learn to know ourselves better and the ones we love better as well.